Graduates and guests, joining us today to recognize and honor our graduating class of 2024 are distinguished guests and leaders from our college and university. John Lacey, Grand Marshal, Department of Accountancy. Saeed Aizan Ahmed, Outstanding Post-Baccalaureate Graduate. Yu Wang, Marketing Department Chair. Mark Washburn, Management and Human Resource Management Department Chair. Ming Chen, International Business Director. Ying Liu, Information Systems Department Chair. Pia Gupta, Finance Department Chair. Sudha Krishnan, Accountancy Department Chair. Rod Smith, Graduate Programs Director. Sabine Reddy, Associate Dean, Administration. Jasmine Ure Austin, Associate Dean, Accreditation. Michael E. Solt, Dean of the College of Business. Carrie Johnson, AVP, Undergraduate Studies. Shauna McKeever, University Counsel. Christopher C. Fowler, Chief of Staff. Shauna McKeever, University Counsel. Jeff Cook, Chief Communications Officer. Min Yao, Vice President, Information Technology. Mitali Jain, ASI President. Daniel Montoya, VP, University Relations and Development. Scott Appel, VP, Administration and Finance. Beth Lesson, Vice President, Student Affairs. Karen Sisson Gum, Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs. Jane Close Connolly, President. In 2018, the university adopted a new alma mater with lyrics by Christian Valdez and music by Kyle Gabriel, composed when both were students in the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music. To sing it for you today, please welcome Rebecca Ramirez, a 2024 graduate of the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music.
To scholars, artists, dreamers, all are welcome here. Maker of tomorrow,
Good morning, everyone. Congratulations to all the students who are graduating from the College of Business in 2024. I am Michael Solt, Dean of the College of Business, and I'm proud and elated to recognize our 1,900, yes, 1,900 undergraduate and graduate students who are receiving degrees at today's ceremonies. My sincere thanks to the Angels organization and the City of Anaheim for allowing us to have this amazing ceremony on this amazing day in their amazing stadium. I feel tremendous energy in the stadium, but instead of yelling out, "play ball," we should all wholeheartedly belt out, "Go Beach!" Our commencement tradition is to honor a faculty member who has provided distinguished service to the university by asking him or her to serve as Grand Marshal. This year, we honor Dr. John Lacey. Dr. Lacey is a professor of accountancy at California State University, Long Beach, and has been on the faculty since 1989. He earned his PhD at UCLA with a major in accounting and information systems and minors in economics and mathematics. He earned his MBA and BS degrees from USC. John is a licensed CPA in California and Florida and serves on numerous boards and committees throughout Southern California. I have had the pleasure of working with Dr. Lacey from the first day I started as dean. Thank you for your contributions to the College of Business. As many of you know, I am stepping down as Dean of the College of Business in June and passing the baton to the next Dean, who will be an excellent leader for the next chapter of the college. I will do whatever I can to help this exciting new chapter for the college, and I wish our next dean nothing but the best. Like our graduating students, I will be starting a new chapter and a new journey too. This is a bittersweet moment that combines both sadness and happiness. Having been dean for 16 years and totally immersed in the life of the college, university, and city of Long Beach, it's not easy to think that this won't be my job anymore. So I have the sadness part down pretty well, yet I am convinced that I will soon get the happy and sweet part down too. I'm hoping that golfing, traveling, and teaching a couple of finance courses per semester will erase the bitter part and elevate the sweet part. Thank you. With the support of President Connolly and Provost Sissom Gunn, I could not have been an effective dean of the College of Business. Thank you, President President Connolly and Provost Sissom Gunn, for supporting me in this excellent position. I have many memories, events, and activities, and I could speak about them until the sun goes down, but I will say a few words about 4 things I'm most proud of. One is achieving reaccreditation by AACSB, the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business, multiple times. This keeps us among the approximately 1,000 business schools out of 17,000 worldwide having this prestigious certification. Second is adding 4 new graduate programs in 2019 that tripled our enrollment to nearly 1,000 graduate students. Online MBA, Master of Science in Financial Analytics, MS Information Systems, MS Marketing Analytics. Okay. Well, I love our legacy programs too. Accelerated MBA, Evening MBA, Saturday MBA, and of course, Master of Science in Accountancy. Yeah, let's hear it for our business graduate programs. third thing I'm proud of is investing $8.5 million in the College of Business building, remodeling large lecture halls, the computer lab, offices of grad programs, and Student Center for Professional Development. We upgraded technology in all classrooms, and renovations will be completed this summer for the Center for Student Success and the beloved ABSOC room. And fourth is my work in restoring student engagement post-pandemic. The pandemic pushed everyone into the virtual world, and I am very proud of all the students who have re-engaged in person in the life of the college. This has not been an easy process. Now, back to our graduating students. Students, do you have dreams to fulfill? Do you have unique talents and abilities? Are you filled with passion to achieve your goals? And the College of Business aims to help you develop a reliable compass as you navigate today's complex, volatile, and uncertain world and achieve your dreams and goals. More than only job skills, we also aim to provide you with life skills. The hallmark of this great university is our commitment to students' social mobility. And this is tied to climbing the ladder of success in career and life. In fact, in September 2023, U.S. News & World Report ranked Cal State Long Beach as #1 in the nation for social mobility. Yeah, this deserves another Go Beach. Another way of saying this is that your investment in your education will give you an excellent return on investment. I firmly believe your College of Business education will position you to add value to your employers, to have a positive impact on our local communities, and to put you on the path of achieving the American dream. Go Beach graduates! In closing, welcome to the College of Business Alumni Network that has grown to over 50,000 alums. You have worked hard and deserve to enjoy this achievement. Best wishes for a great future, and congratulations again, COB graduates of 2024. I would now like to take a moment to honor our undergraduate and graduate award winners and ask that they please stand when called. The 2024 award winners include Syed Izan Ahmed, Outstanding Post-Baccalaureate Graduate Student, Ann Din, Outstanding Baccalaureate Graduate, Scott Tomlinson, Dean's Medalist, Lucia Martina Perez, also Dean's Medalist. I picked 2 this year. Our graduate dean's list of university scholars and artists. Okay. Delta Sigma Pi Scholarship Key recipients. And our departmental outstanding undergraduate award winners. These individuals were selected as some of our most outstanding students. We in the College of Business are very proud of them. Please give them a round of applause. Go Beach. Next, please join me in welcoming our student speaker for the class of 2024, the College of Business Outstanding Post-Baccalaureate Graduate, Syed Izan Ahmed. Sorry, I got one more. Yeah, Syed is graduating from our evening MBA program. He has been employed as the advertising manager for Beach Media and served as a commissioner for international students for Associated Students, Inc. He also served as a director of events for the American Marketing Association and volunteered as a student ambassador within graduate business programs. Please welcome Syed to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Sol. Thank you, everyone. Good morning, esteemed faculty and families of my fellow graduates. I feel tremendous pride and honor to be standing here today and receiving this award. This could have never been possible without the help of so many special people. To the select group of teachers, mentors, administrators, and friends that went above and beyond for me, I cannot thank you guys enough. Professor Jennifer Newton, Brian Sigbifia, and all my other friends that are out here to support me, I am so lucky to have you all in my life. To my siblings, Ariba and Elian, it's a privilege to be your brother, and I wouldn't trade the world for it. To my Aunt Nabila's family that supported me throughout these years in the United States, I cannot thank you guys enough. And finally, I want to thank my parents. I have no words to describe how thankful I am to you guys for always loving and supporting me. This one is for you. And shout out to my mom for traveling 2 days before my commencement all the way from Pakistan. I love you guys so much. Class of 2024, I know that today we all feel like we're immortal, just like we should, because we're graduating. But just like our 3-4 years of college, life is limited. It doesn't last forever. And I say that today of all days to remind us that time is valuable. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Fight the battles that you want to conquer and be the person that inspires others. Having said that, I honestly think that our class is probably one of the toughest classes to ever have graduated college in recent years. Like, a lot of us joined CSULB when the pandemic began. We survived COVID, hurricanes, online classes, Zoom meetings in our PJs. Like, we've been through so much, and we came out stronger than ever with those experiences. And now here we are, ready to face the real world, because we've already been doing that in these past years. We've all worked so hard to be where we're at today. I know I personally dreamt of a lot of things that just seemed impossible 5-10 years ago when I was a naive teenager just trying to figure out ways to get more riz or hang out with my friends after 8. But here I stand today, addressing thousands of people in a country I moved to by myself 2 years ago as an international student. Thank you. You know, it's easy to feel hopeful on an accomplishing day like today. But may I remind you all that there will be darker days ahead too. There will be days when we feel like the whole world is just conspiring against us, that things are just not going the way we want them to go. I grew up with my parents always telling me that whatever happens, happens for a reason. So we may not always be able to comprehend the reasoning behind the times of our hardship, but that's completely okay. That's when we need hope the most. Because no matter what happens, you have to be hopeful. You all must promise me that you will hold on to that hope and keep it alive. We have to be stronger than what we suffer. Be a symbol of hope for the people around you. Today we live in a time when a lot of people in our communities continue to be hurt and be affected by the ongoing wars around the world. I request you all to turn to the person sitting next to you with a smile on your face and just let them know that you're here for them. That can make all the difference in the world for someone. Class of 2024, commencement feels like we're saying goodbye, but this is only the beginning of a new journey of endless possibilities, where we will carry a piece of each other in everything that is to follow us ahead. And that will remind us of all the fun times that we shared together. The world is yours for the taking. Go ahead and make your mark. Thank you so much, and congratulations to each and every one of you. This is Syed Azan Ahmed signing out. Go Beach! Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Saeed. Today, as we gather to celebrate the culmination of your academic journeys, I would like to take a moment to pay tribute to the life of our Saturday MBA student, Reina Lopez Cruz, who recently passed away. Reina exemplified the notion that pursuing higher education isn't just about personal achievement, but also about setting an inspiring example for others. She touched the lives of instructors, classmates, and peers alike. Let us honor her memory by carrying forward the values she embodied: compassion, resilience, and a selfless dedication to helping others. Reina Lopez Cruz, may your light continue to shine brightly in our hearts and minds. CSULB is a remarkable institution. To help illustrate that, I am pleased to share this video montage with your family, friends, and supporters here today. Please bring your attention to the jumbotrons. Graduates, as we share this video, please stand when asked to do so by your faculty marshals and begin your walk to the field so that you may be formally presented to the president and take your moment on the stage.
Graduate.
Hello, graduates. My name is Genesis Hara. Hello, graduates. My name is Genesis Hara, Cal State Long Beach class of 2019 and 2022, and former ASI president. I am so proud.
Congratulations, graduates of 2024. You made it through a pandemic, global unrest, and much more, and stayed focused on reaching this significant milestone. Faculty, staff, and administrators have had 2, 3, 4, or more years to share advice, so I won't bore you with anything more. I wish you lives of happiness, curiosity, learning, and service. I think these are the elements of well-lived lives. And a final wish is that you stay connected to the beach. You've taught us a lot, and we will continue to work to make you proud of your alma mater. Go Beach!
Hara, Cal State Long Beach class of 2019 and 2022, and former ASI president. I am so proud to welcome you to an esteemed group of Beach alumni, more than 400,000 strong. Make no mistake, we may be a big family, but we are a tight-knit family. We keep in touch with our alma mater, we look out for one another, and we celebrate each other's accomplishments. And today, we celebrate you. Know that as a graduate of Cal State Long Beach, you also join a family of dreamers, change makers, leaders, and achievers. When we dream big. Jurassic Park big. Yes, iconic film director, producer, and screenwriter Steven Spielberg is one of your fellow Beach alumni. So is Wendy McLinden-Covey, whom you've seen in The Goldbergs, Reno 911, and Bridesmaids. And Caitlin Dickerson, immigration reporter for The Atlantic and winner of a Peabody Award. Beach alumni leave their mark on the world, always striving to make it better. Thomas Baker, Canada Research Chair in Quantum Computing, is developing concepts and finding solutions for quantum computation, while Lenora Norosky creates programs to educate future generations of immunologists as she researches and treats chronic illnesses and immunodeficiencies. We serve our communities with plenty of beach pride. Among our alumni in public office are Robert Garcia, U.S. Congressman for the 42nd District in the U.S. House of Representatives, and Lena Gonzalez, California State Senator, 33rd District in the California State Senate. And let's not forget about our former beach student athletes who still make us proud. Among them, Misty May Trainer, beach volleyball 3-time Olympic gold medalist, Terrell Davis, Hall of Famer and former running back for the Denver Broncos, and professional baseball player Evan Longoria. So Beach graduates, you are now part of this illustrious family. Remember that no matter where you go or what you do, you're a Beach alumni for life. Stay connected, go out there, and take on the world. Go Beach!
Graduates, please remember to return to your seats after name reading to be present for official degree conferral and tassel movement. Guests, we appreciate your patience and participation in celebrating as the graduates take part in the name reading and final conferral process. Thank you.
Honored guests, we present to you our graduating class of 2024.
Now presenting the Accelerated MBA graduates.
Janice Courtney Vargas. Sigrid Bielstad Steinsvag.
Cynthia Navarro. Jasmine Omidsalar.
Eunice Bombarda. Brian Alexander Diaz. Eduardo Benitez.
Jaden Jorge Morales. P. Manoj Kumar.
Ahmed Alazazi. Anthony Espinoza.
Brandon Alexander Magliari.
Shi En Chang.
Sid Alaric Goodman.
Haley D. Scaife.
Cecilia Hutnick.
Thingy Mong Mong.
Margarita Suarez. Berenice Vargas.
Huang Huang.
Rachel Nguyen.
Christina Francisca Lang.
Vincent Vo.
Quinn Huynh.
Xin Chen Qiu.
Wei Shu Zhao.
Sao M. Paulu.
Dolsuk Daruganan.
Brian Thomas.
Now presenting the Evening MBA and MBA MFA graduates.
Juan Manuel Gomez Jr.
Yasugan Budbazar.
Taylor Paselk.
Theo Camacho.
Brian Magumsha.
Fabian Giovanni Verdugo.
Sayad Ezhan Amat.
Elizabeth Meso.
Carolina Kaneshiro.
Amanda Nicole Fruta.
Brian Kuhn J.
Eduardo Romero Mosil. Esmeralda Zuniga Munoz. Jocelyn Ramirez. Tyler Pass.
Nicholas Philip Vermillion.
Lindsay Navarez. Samantha Rodriguez.
Mike Mickey Sy.
Jesus Nava.
Kellen Tran Belleville.
John Ann Nguyen.
Gregory Avagelos Karapulios. Sally Latouf.
Andrew Jimmy Diaz Jr.
Maria Stefanovic.
Deborah Marina Herrera. Carmen Gabriela Guzman.
Daniel Lee Pickens. Logan Rumju.
James Antonio Ahumada. Jaime Alcalde.
Jerlyn Andrell Reed.
Serena Elizabeth Dawson.
Georgette Genevieve Guevara.
Prosenjit Bhattacharya.
Stephanie Vargas.
Jessica Judith Ayala. Lizette Carlos. Angie Cardenas.
Jennifer Allison Pino.
Caroline Brazee.
Deogracias Sakaranda.
Nadina Marie Espinosa. Jenna Gabrielle Fleming. Roxana Rebecca Burns. Brenda Acosta.
Brigida Souza Neves Tomior.
Lindsay H. Guillory.
Amanda Zandra Wan. David Joseph Velasquez II.
Damian Alexander Davis.
Jovanpreet Kalon.
Eddie Crossweight.
Now presenting the online MBA graduates.
Justin Michael DeCaro.
Ezequiel Mota Lagunas.
Annette Arenas I. Katie Dillon Herdman.
Alondra Preciado.
Jordan Cabral.
Jennifer Jeanette Richter.
Christine Shia. Yasmin S. Hossein.
Annette Bernice Carrillo.
Leslie Rodriguez.
Carlos Alfredo Cortez Bolaños. Cindy Serna. Andrea Edwards.
Raquel Nicole Robinson.
Alexandria Justine Escalera. Rafael Edmundo Alfaro II. Christian Israel Coronel.
Mia Lynn Cotto.
Jennifer Villa Gomez.
Patricia Mercado Perez.
Ilana Benchitreat.
Nikki Than Nan Nguyen.
Vivian Antuvo.
Kathy Kim Dang.
Isabel Angela Uy.
Kyvri Henderson.
Taylor N. Brown.
Andy Inthavong.
Ryan Philip Weiss.
Micah Newstein.
Alexander Joseph Seeley.
Siddharth Moda.
Clara A. Dow.
Miley Hamamoto.
Cindy Martinez. Gabriela Victoria Rodas.
Brittany Cornell.
Chastity Jenkins. Juliana Hope Garcia.
Noria Achakzad.
Brittany R. Macon.
Harshita Singh.
Kathy Nguyen Keene.
Jesus Alberto Armenta. Jacob Edwards.
Devin Chung Lam.
Andrew Wending. Boris Stanisic. Karen Spurney.
Hannah Angela Cassidy. Nathan Joel Brito. Tammy Ray Adams.
Brian Richard Rice.
Damaris Adriana Cortez.
Sonia Maritza Mancia Flamenco. Myra Mancia Flamenco.
Eugene H. Harris.
Jawan White.
Norma Rothman.
Cade Edward Erot.
Patul Heather Kassar.
Savannah Ray.
Jennifer Guzman.
Ashley Michelle Malpica. Edwin Rodriguez.
Kobe Stephen Ferrario.
Rachel Hollinger.
Christina Padilla.
Radley Christian Kuchan.
Jessica Kristen Lem.
Jennifer Ann Carr.
Natasha Bissam Ishaq.
Daoud M. Momand. Melissa Roxanne Mata. Katrina Rosselli.
Mayara Christina Wise.
Rocio Guadalupe Mejia.
Denise Susanna Valdez.
Mel Guzman.
Nadia Riqueta.
Saxon L. Deacon.
Christy T. Nguyen.
Joseph Wei Ming Hu.
Diego Andres Kex.
Daniel Josue Asensio.
Jaylene Zulema Jaramillo. Allison Jung.
Dora Crystal Macias. Rose Payne.
Taylor Manassas Logan. Michaela Green. Ednita Christine Kelly Sievers. Yvette Lozano.
Quinn Tran.
Celeste Liana Asbury.
Byron Joel Merlos. Robert Isaiah Padilla.
Key Doe.
Daisy Gallegos. Rudy Garcia. Akash Kapoor.
Now presenting the Saturday MBA graduates. Hilda Contreras Zuniga.
Taylor Cunningham.
Jorge Abraham Morales Perez.
Jose Tafoya.
Jasmine Leva.
Ruben Eduardo Sagastume.
Emily A. Hopton.
Monica Franco.
Estefany Salas.
Virginia Ann Chow.
Christopher Ryan Kingston.
Nicolia Lynn Pettis.
Elizabeth Solorio.
Leonille Cruz.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Accountancy graduates.
So Joe.
Chantari Miss.
Minu Kadria.
Sylvia G. Salazar.
Edward Rodriguez. Talon Storm Plooster. Ariana Raquel Nunez Gutierrez.
Anthony Cheng.
Sheena Moreno.
Yuko Washington.
Joanne Huang.
Ruby Zuri Angon Santiago.
Daisy Aveli Reyes Calderon.
Brandon Bayar Godarzian.
Joanna Guadalupe Velasquez.
Mike Anthony Rubio. Melissa Partida. Julia Wynn.
Molly D. Enix. Angel Ricardo Diaz.
Matthew Quesada.
Christopher Miguel Barajas.
Odnalor Lopez Revelame.
Josue Acosta.
David Ernesto Rodriguez. Angie Monhe. Anthony E. Nunez. Gabriela Abigail Polares Ramirez. Cristobal Navarro.
Michelle Flores.
Carolina Desiree Nunez.
Stephanie Lutfi.
Claudia A. Menchaca.
Victor Andrade.
Sergio Javier Renovato. Brian Monteroso.
Si Lam Lee.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Financial Analytics graduates.
Guillermo Said Sotelo Baizan.
David Montiel. Daniel Rodriguez.
Saul Steve Suarez.
Nishant Mahesh Kumar Pandya.
Uzair Basit. Christian Cabrera.
Frank John Silva Jr.
Mansoor Ali Kalam.
Rafael Estrella. Jonathan Arnold. Khalid Al-Nator.
Yin Hai Nguyen. Lin Chi Pham. Marcela Jimena Rodriguez.
Kalani Elias King.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Information Systems graduates.
Aditya Jitendra Gandhi. Giovanni Vincent Gentile.
Sarvesh Ramchandra Sankpal. Rashmi Neeladar Shettigar.
Akila Mala. Bhavya Shri Sai Durga Misala.
Sanjay Singh.
Noah Kai Lance.
Karanam Nanda Kishore.
Dheeraj Kumar. Brian Norberto Gonzalez.
Sayed Mohammad Ali Eftekhari.
Riddhi Surendra Sethi.
Prayag Praveen Padval.
Adrian Joseph Lopez.
Maham Aziz Ahmed.
Natalie Nguyen.
Sai Ravi Teja Akinapali.
Nan Akshith Moya. Sai Gatham Reddy Pala.
Abhinav Chopra.
Ria Sureshbai Lunagaria. Akanksha Gina. Vara Lakshmi Gangane.
Tirth Sorin Modi.
Ayush Jinesh Doshi. Sanket Gopalbai Dave.
Ananth Ulturo Ramadasa Adiga. Harshita Manjunatha. Mansi Mulani.
Gauri Gajanan Bate.
Oja Gangwal.
Man Raju Veti.
Natalie Karia Rath.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Marketing Analytics graduates.
Sharia Rana Kunwar Shur.
Nicholas Elijah Molina. Sofik Nong.
Aiden David Gross. Lundy Glaive.
Martha Berenice Marquez. Laura Jane Morgan.
Emily Ann Wasson.
Ana Barbancho. Arthur DeWolf. Orion Chung. Liliana Alana Figueroa. Chao Jia Lin.
Jianu Lee.
Kaan Don Huang Pham.
Christopher Solis.
Catherine Aaliyah Moreno.
John Boremai Lon.
Nivedya Manikandenpalli. Akshaya Ramprasad.
Arda Anil. Sami Chevalier.
Carla Marcello.
Sai Zin Pyo Luin.
Chun Wei Chang.
Trang Ti Fong Tran. Angela Sung.
Daisy Hugh Chow.
San San Loy. Samriddhi.
Diksha Ramesh Rao Bokade.
Angel Tang. Vainavi Shrikant Sawant. Umi Mukesh Shah. Neha Singh.
Abhijit Jyotilingam.
Daniel Tongdi.
Now presenting the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy graduates.
Alana Respicio.
Danielle Christine Shoebridge.
Maricela Asensio. Errol Kim Araujo.
Alejandro Rodriguez.
Angie Selena Borja.
Jennifer Suzette Ponce. Jessica Cindy Rivas.
Diana Jo Gutierrez.
Lizeth Kanyango.
Olympia Evrithiki Zamvakelis.
Chinita Muan.
Toxela Bun. Nicole Aparicio. Alexandra Irania Cabrera.
Samantha Sullivan. Ashley Marie White.
Marianne de la Cruz Guevara.
Vinoli Hansini Balasuria. Davud Bayat. Carlos Ern Bojorquez.
Lizeth Magana.
Melanie Giselle Gomez.
Eric Annabelle Ruloma. Nun Kui No. Alan Steve Napolis.
Jaime Benedicto Bedoy Laksamana.
Damaris Sofia Rodas.
Kelly M. Sugatan.
Patrick R. Nolan.
Johan Lopez.
Caitlin Quinn Din. Isaac Mosiah Briones. Jovan Armando Delgado.
Jun Kit Lin.
Elver Salvador Rodriguez.
Adrian Soriano.
Fernando Campero. Erin Michelle Faith DeJong.
Karina Guerrero.
Victoria Gina Sevel. Erica C. Santos.
Jose Ulises Dum,
Lauren Christine Michael,
Jason J. Gonzalez,
Andrew Kobe Stratton,
Diego Raul Lamboy,
Tobichoku Enemika Olamba,
Sagar Rajendra Vaidya, An Phuong Trin,
Carla Susana Martin Gutierrez,
Raymond Andre Serrano Coronel,
Eddie Rodriguez, Kenny Do Nguyen, Selena Do Nguyen,
Diego Barajas,
Kaylin Raylene Grow, Giomira Lavera, Melissa Gonzalez,
Teresa T. Mai, Jasa Mackenzie Miller,
Juliana Catherine Chakrapan Ratzliff,
Ariana Elizabeth Rodas, Jamie McClanahan,
Fernando Camacho, Patrick Bahau Ambulo,
Kobe Brianne Kale Wu,
Stephen Lee,
Anthony Tan,
Tyler Green,
Stephen Dankos, Jonathan David Casper,
Angel Combe,
Cesar Coronado,
Jasmine Romero Lule,
Marco Tulio Vasquez,
Francis Andrea Abad, Heather Ann Yamuta Eusebio,
Julie Oak, Carlos Felipe Rivera,
Nikki Elizabeth Lim,
Allison James de la Cruz Menansala,
Kylie Tautu Ann, Alyssa Louise Sim Santos,
Benjamin Rubalcava,
Benjamin Russell Kiefer,
Matthew Sipes,
Daniela Gomez Olguin,
Jocelyn Monzon Diaz, Jennifer Ramos,
Christopher Garay,
Samantha Valencia.
Ivan Galvez Reyes.
Marley Edmonds.
Julian Apolonio Guzman. Roberto Efrain Gutierrez.
Israel Farias.
Nathaniel Jacob Anthony Martinez.
Leonardo Daniel Garcia.
Brian Carranza.
John Fritz Schwab.
Bailey Matthew Crowell.
Cesar Ortega.
Luis Frausto.
Andrew Trinidad Rendon. Kevin Angelo Pachas. Ruben Morfin Magana.
Fabian Aguilar. Antonio Carbajal Rico.
Hung Fan Nguyen. Tai Hoa Nguyen. Huang In Nguyen.
Ebony Lee.
Floricela Arali Vega. Brianna Villa.
Ni Lu. Hati Nan Lee.
Mia Nguyen.
Jose Sandoval. Destiny Tellez.
Eisael Emiliano Gallardo.
Russell Cole Martin.
Tien Thuy Le.
Taylor Imani Stevenson.
Elisa Juliet Pena.
Elena Fong Kang.
Simon Fuji Yang. Lavelle Leon Taylor III. Alan Tran.
Vivian Nguyen Cao.
Natalie Marie Ward.
David Andre Martinez.
Man Luo.
Ashley M. Chow.
Emma Mayhews. Connie Amelia Rodriguez.
Alexandra Antonio Cortez.
Nancy Adele Ramsey. Nuet Min No.
Aiden Min Vo.
Maria Manzo Flores. Adolfo Sebastian Molina.
Logan Matthew Cadenas.
Jesus Melendez.
Sebastian Garibay.
Jacqueline Velasquez.
Cassandra Guadalupe Beltran. Dalia Fregoso.
Karemi Lisbeth Quintero.
Elizabeth Heather Casas. Melissa Abigail Archila. Diana Montoya Chavarria.
Joel Jesus Martinez. Cecilia Resendiz. Paul Charles Norman.
Arlene Ali. Erica Andrea Castellanos Palacios. Jennifer Cerritos. Oyun Erden Avermed. Faris Sami Almanasir.
Kevin Mauricio Mendez.
Jennifer Sambrano. Diana Xu Weng.
Eridia Aguilar.
Christine Lee.
Joel Eduardo Esquivel.
Anthony Son Kim.
Giselle Alarcon. Daniela Acosta.
Lisa Liang.
Luis Felipe Martinez.
Natalie Irene Valenzuela Sainz. Ryan Edwin Emmett Tully.
Justin Tyler Lee Nguyen.
Kazunori Yokishawa.
Jalen Michelle Randall.
Liliana Hernandez.
Elizabeth Mejia.
April Lung.
Tan Hang Chan.
Loanne T. Kim No.
Brandon Chun.
Ishab Pandi. Tamika B. Richardson.
Oliver Alonso.
Joel Hyun.
Jesse Rich Ayala.
Joel Hyun.
Ramius Faope Maluia.
Daniel Robert Bartle.
Joaquin Heredia. Saul Hernandez Arias.
Now presenting the Bachelor of Science in Finance graduates.
Rohan Pendy.
Christian Bologna. Gabriel Isaiah Cordova.
Danessa Mosqueda. Elizabeth Ann Morales.
Jacob Manuel Granados.
Alec Brian Fujimoto. Owen Dean Adele.
Nancy Hurtado Genter.
Alexandra Zamorano.
Andrew Dwayne Perez.
Rogelito Ejercito Tan III.
Carmen Elizabeth Serna. Crystal Madeline Escobedo. Brittany Ariel Franco.
Fernando Mendoza.
Yenidzia Fralini Uribe.
Ahmed Abdunasser Mohammed.
Brendan Andres Armenta.
Christopher Paredes. Joseph William Nidoy.
Jared Lawrence Gallo.
Tyler P. Weinberg. Brian Zaragoza.
Deshaun Thomas Lynch.
Zion M. Oden.
Shang Hong Sai.
Fabian Perez.
Emmanuel Cosio.
Lin Tiu Huyen.
Juan Carlos Arguello. Daniel Covarrubias.
Nyang Tian Tran. Jason Nia Vo.
Brianna Denise Hernandez Aviles.
Wei Dai.
Hope Lee.
Caitlin Michelle Coyle. Batardane Batar. Jacob Jeremiah Dela Cruz.
Christian Zariel Morales.
Eleftheria B. Ulysses.
John Nelmasa Manalang. Teresa G. Mahia.
Nok Bik Tran. Hong T. Vo.
Ivy Nguyen. Annie Nguyen. Do Kyu Yoon Pham. William Ma.
Ryan Huang.
Lila El Sharkawi.
Liam Sebastian Matias Kanateg.
John Marco Fields. Jean-Pierre Carrasco.
Jesus Juarez.
Danny Alexander Romero.
Nicholas Ryan Hogg.
Jake Adam Boberg.
Joseph John Piazza. Christopher Burns Nesbitt.
Josias Calef Camino. George B. Hubhub.
Amira L. Abu Jaber.
Bianca Pedrani. Emilio Rios.
Natalie Castaneda Becerra.
Colby Yip.
Daniel T. Liu. Brian A. Garcia.
Kyle Jeffrey Mitchell.
Brandon Hugh Bennett. Derek Joe Carbajal. Eugen Andrew Salige Estrella.
Terry Sun.
Ethan William Branning.
Hugh Viet Trong. Chakris Siripanya.
Jacob McGrath Null. Daniel Placencia.
Alvin Tu.
Dalton J. Downer.
Asale Le Labiang.
Danes Ashley Castillo Rojas.
Kelly Trin.
Brian Doe.
Hannah Lowe.
Gabrielle Joy Jamat.
Joanna Macias.
Selena Cabrera.
Mimi Deem Look.
Brandon Anthony Torres Torres.
Carlos Arsenio Leon.
Robert James Noyola. William Robert Romo. Nicholas Vincent Peralta.
Jordan Seto Louis Wong. Cynthia Ann Serrano.
Thuong Dan Khoa Bui.
Juan Mio Yun Win.
Trevor Suh.
Vincent Jung Ho Choi.
Diego Cesar Perez. Gregory D. Mancia.
Adrian Felix.
Denise Martinez.
Jacqueline R. Carvajal.
Loi Tung Sai.
Jordan Christopher Luong.
Andrew Peter Alcaraz.
Ferdos Mohammed Shakai.
Sydney Marie Burks.
Seth Sapinoso. Trisha Tramvo.
Jesse Yim Nguyen. Jasmine Phan Nguyen. Nathan Doylok Nguyen.
Jolene Chung Tav.
Wesley David Kim. Jacob Andrew Hudson.
Abdul Hakim Ahmed Ali Al Subhi.
Brian Paganiban Miranda.
Sean Paul Bird. Diana Marcella Cruz.
Pedro Jr. Ruiz.
Christina Lamb.
Kathy Tu.
Hector Barrientos.
Ricky Ruiz.
Helen Celeste Juan Juan. Karen Lopez.
Tristan Bettinghausen.
Michaela Ramirez. Aaron Tan Nguyen. Billy Quach.
Kevin Chung Dang.
Jaime Taran.
Sheldon Dyer.
David Haim Mosseri.
Francisco Javier Flores.
Carice Wagoner. Justin Lim Torres.
Angel Paredes. Samantha Alyssa McKee. Rajan McCoy.
Gauri Gajanan Bate,
Kevin Efrain Lemus, Aristides Ernesto Lagos,
Lance A. Detweiler,
John Joseph Pethmanaban,
Andrew Wilfred Lopez Jr.,
William Reeser,
Patrick Ryan Fingerhut, Elaine Childress,
Daisy Karina Garcia, Gigi T. Givens, Casey Gutierrez,
Nicholas Bonilla,
Christopher Shaw,
Edwin Ivan Alvarado,
Dylan McLaren,
Luis Raul Hernandez Castajon, Grace Haddad,
Madeline Y. Rosenthal,
Ian Gosselin Escamilla,
Victor Corona, Ali Saeed Ali Al-Sarhani,
Patrick T. C.,
Justin Cifuentes, Joscar Saul Cifuentes,
Oriaki Mondera Silvestro.
Alejandro Valenzuela,
Ian Cabrera Hernandez, Alan Chavez, Christopher William Bardales,
Charlie Vu,
Jonathan Cordero Sanchez,
Alec Gekchian,
Isabella Marie McMullen, Troy Lee McSwain, Kevin Nguyen,
Angelica Sanchez Inos.
Jordan Elijah Hernandez,
Adrian Monembo,
Bailey Elise Smith,
Daisy Garcia, Victoria Christy Juanitas, Yesenia Gudino,
Sarah Abdullah Rashid Al-Kamani, Noor Fateh,
Christopher Tang, Harry Ying,
Peyton Alexander Rollins.
Noah Gabriel Dorset.
Brian Orban. Caleb Matthew Unsel. Hannah Rose White.
Lan Pham.
Muhammad Sahib Salman.
Blair Joseph Maley.
Juan Hueso.
Olivia Madrid. Wilbert Dylan Polaco. Fabian Martinez.
Temuge Batmunk.
Aaron Ho.
Javier Armando Cinco.
Now presenting the Bachelor of Science in International Business graduates.
Gabriel Philip Majors.
Katarina Emmy Isabella DiCaroli.
Bailey Laurie Smith.
Hasib Khan.
Clarissa Avila.
Louise Francine Borja Nero.
Deanne Tran.
Eureka Ikarashi.
Fernando Cruz. Jennifer Hadayir Alvarez. Timmy Nguyen Din.
Uriel Rafael Andon Salva. Ari Martin Han Smith.
Victor Israel Ramirez. Brianna Rivera Lopez. Jessica T. Phuong Nguyen. Anthony Luciano Ortega.
Enrique Ricardo Santos.
Jaden Alyssa Berner.
Jose A. Gonzalez.
Kei Fang Zhang.
Haley Noelani Jamora.
Brianna Danielle Sarunian.
Rona Adriana Cook.
Sarah Medic.
Lucas Calderon Barreau.
Han Lin Tai.
Moni Melorosalinda Chan.
Natasha Pham. Esteban Ortega. Denise Mejia.
Greg Bill,
Nevaeh Justice Lua. Laylee Melinda Gonzalez.
Jane Marie Crespin, Ivan Alejandro Cruz,
Dylan Tom.
Antonio Castellanos,
Brenda Dominguez Jose.
Lei Ann Phuong Nguyen,
Nako Kitara.
Jose Ramos,
Felgen Jana.
Morgan Zoe Mefford, Renee Amber Elizabeth Moreno,
Frankie Joseph Sanchez.
Ryan Castillo,
Now let's make it official. Thank you to the faculty of the College of Business and in particular Dean Salt. Congratulations on an outstanding career in your leadership of the College of Business. All right, as Provost for California State University Long Beach, it is my duty and pleasure to present the candidates for the post-baccalaureate degrees within the College of Business. Now, will all of our master's degree candidates please stand if you're able to do so and remain standing? The Accelerated MBA, the Evening MBA, the MBA MFA, the Online MBA, the Saturday MBA, the MS in Accountancy, the MS in Financial Analytics, the MS in Information Systems, and the MS in Marketing Analytics. President Connolly, these candidates have satisfactorily completed all requirements for their respective degrees and have been approved by the faculty to receive their degrees.
Graduates, you have recommended to me by the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and by your Dean and by your distinguished faculty. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you who has fulfilled the requirements of the appropriate master's degree with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations!
You may be seated.
Thank you, President Connolly, and congratulations to our new master's graduates. It is now time for all the College of Business candidates for the 2024 bachelor's degrees to stand if able to do so and remain standing. Accountancy. Finance. International business. President Connolly, these candidates have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for their respective degrees and have been approved by the faculty to receive their degrees.
Graduates, you have been recommended to me by the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, by your Dean, and by your distinguished faculty. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you who has fulfilled the requirements of the appropriate bachelor's degree with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Baccalaureate graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap. This signifies completion of your undergraduate degree. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Connolly. With the conferral of the degrees for the 2024 graduating class, our beautiful day is coming to an end. To our graduates, I wish you well on the next steps you will be taking, no matter what those steps will be. To family, friends, and loved ones, I thank each of you for all the love and support you have provided our graduates. They would not be celebrating this great achievement without your contributions. So, class of 2024, go forth and climb the ladder of success. Congratulations and go Beach!